Is it time?
The clock, the hands on the clock say it might be time.
It's time to play a tune for you. It's time to tell a story too. It's time for a song. Won't you please sing along? It's time, it's time, it's time. Story too. It's time for a song. Won't you please sing along? It's time, it's time, it's time. Well, good morning, or good afternoon, or whatever time it is when you're watching. I'm Dan.
I'm James.
My name is Oona.
Welcome back.
It's good to be back.
You know what we missed when you were gone? We missed hearing about the strawberry roan.
We were so curious what was going to happen.
Yeah, we kind of left at a key moment in the story, didn't we?
Yep.
We practiced the chorus, so we'd be ready.
And we'll be ready for that right after we say, every morning at 10:30, I go ooh to you. And every Wednesday at 10:30, you go ooh to me. No need to knock, no need to ring. I just rub my eyes and then I throw up the window, stick out my head and go ooh to you. So how is that strawberry roan?
Oh, let's see. Could I use your guitar?
Why, sure.
Oh, great, great. Well, I think we...
Could you just review, like, kind of where we are with the story?
Yep. Well, let's sing that chorus together.
Okay.
Oh, that strawberry roan. Oh, that strawberry roan. They say he's a cayuse that's never been rode. Any man that would try him would surely be thrown. Oh, that strawberry roan.
Yes. So our strawberry roan, the wild bucking bronco horse. And
No one's ever ridden it
No
before.
one's ever ridden the strawberry roan before. But this fearless bronc rider, for the hefty price of 10, what we can only assume is dollars, is going to try to ride the strawberry roan. And I think where we left off in the story, he had just had breakfast at the ranch. Chuck. Right after Chuck, he steps out to see if the outlaw could buck.
He's
The
calling
outlaw being
the horse an
Yeah.
outlaw. Ooh.
Down in the horse corral, standing alone, is an old caballo, a strawberry roan. His legs are all spavined, he's got pigeon toes, little pig ears, and a big Roman nose. Little pin ears that touched at the tip. A big 44 brand was on his left hip. Ewe-necked and old with a long lower jaw. I could see with one eye he's a regular outlaw. Oh, that strawberry roan. Oh, that strawberry roan. They said he's a cayuse that's never been rode. Any man that would try him would surely be thrown. Oh, that strawberry roan. I gets the blinds on him, it sure is a fright. And next comes the saddle, I screws it down tight. I gets up on him and raises the blind. Get out the way, boys, he's gonna unwind.
So
I
he's
think-
sitting on the horse now?
Yeah, and the horse is about to unwind.
Maybe try to buck him off?
I think so.
Okay. I'm excited. What's gonna happen?
He's sure a broad walker, he heaves a big sigh. He lacks only wings for to be on the fly. He turns his old belly right up to the sun. He sure is a sun-fishing son of a gun. Oh, that strawberry roan. Oh, that strawberry roan. They said he's a cayuse that's never been rode. Any man that would try it would surely be thrown. Oh, that strawberry roan. He's about the worst bucker I've seen on the range. He'll turn on a nickel and give you some change. He hits on all fours and then goes way up high and leaves me a spinning up there in the sky. I turns over twice, then I come back to earth. I light up a cussin' the day of his birth. I know there are ponies that I cannot ride. There's some of them left, they haven't all died. Oh, that strawberry roan. Oh, that strawberry roan. They said he's a cayuse that's never been rode. Any man that would try it would surely be thrown. Oh, that strawberry roan. I'll bet all my money there ain't man alive that'll stay with old straw when he makes his high dive.
Wow, what a story.
Yeah.
Couldn't be ridden, the strawberry roan. Thanks for letting me use your
How-
guitar, Dan.
You bet. How about we go chase a fox?
Ooh.
Yeah.
What's that tune called, Una?
It's called Tennessee Mountain Fox Chase. So you probably know that Tennessee is a state. So let's all imagine we're heading down to Tennessee, and in Tennessee there's a lot of mountains. So we're probably partway up on one of those mountains in Tennessee, and we're chasing foxes. You could imagine that you're running chasing a fox, or if you're really good at riding horses, you might be on a horse. But probably not that strawberry roan.
No.
Not the
I
strawberry
don't think the
roan.
strawberry roan can be ridden. Let's give this one a try. You can also just dance around if you want. 1, 2, ready.
That's got some pep.
Pretty
Yeah.
exciting.
Yep.
There's one part I really like where I do kind of a fancy move on the fiddle, and I feel like it sort of sounds like foxes barking. That's what I imagine when I'm
Or
playing
the
that
dogs
tune.
barking.
Yeah, or the dogs.
Bark, bark.
Dun, 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 brr.
Knock, knock, knock.
Who's there?
You.
You who?
You who?
You who?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Boo.
Boo-hoo.
Oh, don't cry, James. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Atch.
Atch who?
Bless you.
You get me every time.
If you have some knock, knock jokes or silly riddles, you can either email them to us. A responsible adult can get them to us.
Yeah, that would be really fun. We need some more jokes, I think.
Can you dig that crazy gibberish?
Can you dig
Can
it?
you dig it? Can you
you
dig
dig
it?
it?
Can you dig that crazy gibberish? Can you dig it? Can
Can
you
you
dig
dig
it? Hey, look, there's a chicken on a barbed wire fence. Here comes another one walking down the road. Get that son of a gun off my tractor. Can you dig that crazy gibberish? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig that crazy gibberish? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Hey, look, there's a chicken on a barbed wire fence. Here comes another one walking down the road.
Look, there's a chicken on the barbed wire fence.
Get that son of a gun off my tractor. Get that son of a gun off my tractor. Get that son of a gun off my tractor. We haven't had a visit from the chickens in a while.
I like saying that sound. I think I just
Maybe-
like funny sounding sounds.
One of these days, we'll devote a whole show to animal sounds and animal tunes.
I'm going to come to that one.
All right.
No words, no singing.
I think I'm going to come to that one. Hey, I was wondering, do you guys notice if there's anything behind that curtain over there?
We seem to be a little farther forward, more than usual, and there's something sticking out here.
Now, last week, there was something over here. Nope, nothing there.
Nothing.
Well, James is getting worried about on the floor over here. Do you see?
Nothing behind me. Oh, there's a case of some kind. There's something.
Something.
What is it?
What? What? Look at
Ooh, it's a fancy violin.
Fancy is right.
that. Fancy is right. Have you seen this before? If you watched last season, you might have seen this one before, but we thought we better bring it back because it is so cool. This is a Hardanger fiddle. It comes from Norway in Scandinavia, which is far across the ocean from here. And it's a fiddle or a violin, just like the one I usually play. Except it's looking a lot fancier, right?
Very fancy.
Yeah, it's like somebody decorated it.
Yeah, I think they did. I think you're exactly right. They made a lot more fancy patterns and drawings on the wood, and also on the fingerboard. There's like flower kind of things.
And what's that up top?
This thing, I'm not sure what it is. It's sort of some sort of creature. It has a very fancy hat.
Looks like a chef hat.
Maybe it's a chef. And it has some very, a little bit scary looking teeth.
Sharp teeth.
And it has a big tongue. So it's some sort of creature. Do you notice also that it has a lot more pegs, tuning pegs up here? That's because it has extra strings. This is one of the most special things about this instrument, besides that it looks very cool. It has its normal 4 strings where a normal fiddle has them, but it also has 4 strings that run underneath. They actually run through a little canal in the middle of the neck and under the fingerboard.
Wow.
And they come out here, and they sit in the middle of the bridge. And
Well,
when
since you play the top strings with your bow,
Yeah.
how do those strings get played?
Well, that's what I was going to say. I don't touch these understrings at all while I'm playing. But there's something called sympathetic vibrations. So if I'm playing my upper strings and they're really in tune and I'm getting them to vibrate, because that's how I make a sound with a string, is the strings are kind of going back and forth like a nice vibration. If those vibrations are strong enough, they'll make the understrings also vibrate. They vibrate in sympathy.
I didn't know
the nice
strings
way.
could be sympathetic as well.
Isn't that a nice idea?
Yeah. Maybe
There-
next time I'm feeling bad, I'll talk to a string.
I bet you playing some music will actually make you feel better. That's something I like to do when I'm feeling
Plus, the
bad.
instruments are sympathetic. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so these sympathetic vibrations, let's see. So I'm going to use my bow and I'm just going to play the upper strings. Oh, it's a little out of tune. There's a lot of strings to keep in tune on this instrument. All right, sort of in
sounds
tune.
better.
So if I play it, do you hear how there's sort of a extra
Sound.
Kind of
of-
shimmery.
shimmery sound?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that one worked really well.
Yeah, it's kind of a buzzy sound.
It's a little out of tune still. You hear how when I get it in tune, it's even more
Really
shimmery?
nice.
Sounds really nice.
That's a quick way of tuning, just kind of pulling the strings a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah.
Let me play the beginning of one of my favorite tunes. This is the first thing I learned on the Hardanger fiddle.
Wow, that's neat.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
When my daughter, whose birthday is today, happy birthday, Jenny.
happy
when,
birthday, Jenny.
When she was a little girl and we were playing on the floor, and I remember making a sound, and we were lying on the floor next to the piano, and that sound made the strings inside the piano make a sound.
Oh, you know what?
And I wonder if I could do that with the guitar.
You wanna? Oh yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. Sympathetic
Do you
vibration.
hear that sympathetic vibration? So if you have an instrument, especially with strings at your house, you could try doing what Dan did. That was a really, really fun idea. Do you want to try it? Just sing kind of, sing close to this.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh.
We've come up with a new event: shouting into the piano or singing into your guitar.
Aw, that sounds fun.
Well, while we are here at Caffe Lena, recording this so that you can see it later, it's autumn, it's fall, and the leaves are falling off the trees. And we have a little story poem and a song for you. The trees are losing their leaves. Why are the trees losing their leaves? Is there anyone here who can answer me, please? There are yellow ones dropping from poplar trees. Why are the trees losing their leaves? The maple's red leaves land on the ground, orange ones too, without making a sound. And brown ones fall down from the tallest oak trees. They're beautiful, and they're up to my knees. I help Mom and Dad rake them into a pile, which gets bigger and bigger and bigger after a while. And just when I think the pile is so high, more leaves come falling from out of the sky. Oh, why are the trees losing their leaves? Was it too hot? Or was there a freeze? All that's left is the color of evergreen trees. Oh, why are the trees losing their leaves? I look up and notice, now there are none. So I run and I run and I run and I run, ready for liftoff. I take a big leap, and into the pile of leaves I go deep. Then Mom jumps in, and Dad does too. Laughing, we all look at the sky so blue, and now, as I see all the bare trees so tall, I think I know why it's called fall. And I think I know why trees lose their leaves, and they're getting ready for winter's deep freeze. They're storing up energy, I do believe. That's why the trees are losing their leaves. While leaves turn yellow, red and gold, red and gold, red and gold, gather firewood for the cold. Take a drink of autumn, take a drink of autumn. The leaves return to earth below, earth below, earth below, and decompose so more can grow. Smell the season turning, smell the season turning. The pine are guardians of the green, of the green, of the green. They keep a promise in between, till winter turns to springtime, till winter turns to springtime. The crops are in, the barn is full, barn is full, barn is full. The cows are fat, thick is the wool. Each day is for Thanksgiving, each day is for Thanksgiving. We're in the balance, dark and light, dark and light, dark and light. The time for taking stock is right, and putting things in order, and putting things in order. A flock of geese is flying south, flying south, flying south. A whispered wish escapes my mouth. My heart is flying with them. My heart is flying with them. Happy autumn.
Oh, that is a nice song, Dan.
Thank you.
Did you make that one up?
I made it up.
And did you make up that poem as well?
I did.
Really nice.
I like to make things up.
Yeah.
Try not to make up things that are important, like the truth. You don't make up that.
No, but a nice song or a sort of a poem about the season, that kind of makes me want to go home and think about the fall myself. Maybe I'm going to rake some leaves.
If you rake some up today, there'll be more tomorrow.
That's true. I think that is true.
Got another tune for us?
Well, yeah, I was thinking, you know how you were saying it's getting to be a colder season? And we might have to start wearing like long pants if we weren't already. There's an Irish tune, a tune from from Ireland that I learned a long time ago, and I always remember the name because it struck me as a little bit funny. It's called the Britches full of stitches. Did you know that britches are pants?
Pants.
Yeah,
We're all wearing britches.
We're all wearing britches, and I think all of our britches have some stitches in them.
Yep.
Holds them together.
Yeah. So this is a tune about that. Yeah, let's give it a try. 1, 2, ready, go.
Nice. Hey, in that same key, let's sing our little Twinkle cousins.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where I roam, where I live is still my home. If I travel far away for a week or just a day, it doesn't matter where I roam, where I live is still my home. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are. Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. 1 for my master, 1 for my dame, 1 for the little girl who lives down the lane. Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Guess what time it is? We'd like to thank you for watching and singing with us. Thank you to who else? Caffe Lena
Caffe
and
Lena, Niska, and Polyset for sponsoring these programs, and everyone at Caffe Lena for having us.
it's time for us to move along. It's time for us to say so long. It's time for us to go until another show. It's time, it's time, it's time.